You ever think like, your thirst level probably got something to do with it? You extra thirsty, you just start taking
That nigga's ignorant.
Got the keys, Chadwick.
You know what the fuck time it is? In Your Face podcast. I Titter. You got your man right here.
Yeah.
And then you got your man over here in the phone.
He just said, man, I didn't know who you was going with.
I pointed at you first.
Oh, your man Flawless was good?
Well, I seen you looking at the camera, so I thought you would have seen it.
No, I was trying to make sure we all straight, looking at lights and everything, like, we good?
You got Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Man, we here today, man. Another week, man. We're going to timestamp. I think we're going to do a little bit better with timestamping, too. So what we got, never mind, I guess we can't do that. Because if we do that, then it'll be off.
What you mean?
Because we'll have to forecast. You see what I'm saying?
Like write it down like on a list and be hitting it like...
Yeah, like because the way we do it. Anyway, y'all getting some behind the scenes. I'm having a conversation with my guy, trying not to unveil what's happening to the real.
Yeah.
But what's going on, man? I ain't seen my niggas, man.
I've been chilling.
Man, out here fighting random sicknesses, man.
Yeah.
Boy, thought I wasn't gonna make it, y'all.
Please go watch that video.
Your man wasn't gonna make
Listen,
it.
please go watch that
I
video.
was sick.
That
When
nigga
Tuesday
had
hit,
tears.
I don't know what happened. What Kevin is referring to is I wanted to make sure I wasn't in danger of my castmates, so I went and got COVID tested. I recorded it. Me and my wife both did it. It's on my YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
When I tell you, Kevin said that's the funniest video he done
Yeah,
seen.
that shit was funny as fuck. It had literally tears coming out my eyes. Man.
Cause they stick that thing
My nigga was
in
like,
your nose, something serious.
that nigga whole throat went down here. I said, damn. I was like, they jabbing this shit out there.
It made me so bad because it's like I had a cough that was like uncontrollable. She said it before she stuck it in my nose. She said, it might make you cough or sneeze. Your eyes might get watery. It's all fine. I said, all right, bet, come with it. She put it in there and then they twist a little bit while it's in there. So I'm just like, and it's just like something just tickled me and it was just like, I just started coughing. I couldn't control it. I'm over here trying to look tough for Denisha. Like, I was like, I gotta go first. Let me go first. Hit me with the other one. I got done and I'm like, shoot, my nose burning. I'm like, nigga, I'm on fire.
Yeah, that shit was
But
funny.
yeah, it didn't help though. She just couldn't take it. It was horrible for her. So yeah, man, came back negative though. We good out here.
Yeah,
We negative. I still might have a slight cough just in case if I got my mask ready. Bam, throw him up real quick just in case.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing but a regular cold at this point. But I'm dang near over it. We
My nigga
straight.
trying to get us sick out here. They trying to pass it along.
Yeah, we don't want that shit.
You know
We
some of this
don't want,
monster.
my nigga, we don't want nothing. Nothing shared.
Bro.
Nothing shared. Nah, we alright. What about you, Kevin? You had a cool week?
Yeah, I was chilling. I literally went to work and home, and I enjoyed every fucking bit of it this week. It was peaceful. I like peace. I like quiet. I got all the rest I needed. I had a great week. No problems, no incidents, no nothing. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to welcome the new subscribers, thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button. Welcome. We'll make sure we entertain y'all, get y'all through y'all work day.
Hey, we
Got
kind of
a
messed
trip.
up last week too.
What we do?
We didn't get to say happy birthday to Kobe, man. His birthday was last week.
Mm.
It was actually the day we did the podcast, and that slipped my mind something completely. And I want to say a happy belated birthday to my favorite basketball player of all time. So yeah, I definitely had to get that out there.
Oh yeah.
Still, this year is still taking a lot of lives from us, man.
Man, this year's horrible.
It's kind of fucked.
This year is horrible.
We just lost our greatest black superhero, and he's going down as a superhero. I don't care if y'all want to say as an actor, but my guy was definitely a superhero.
Man.
And his work was great, and that's a tough loss, man. I doubt that they recast. I hope they don't. We don't want that. We kind of, what I mean. That's our Black Panther. We're gonna leave it as our Black Panther. But damn, R.I.P. You know what I mean? Especially to lose your life to cancer. It's tough.
Chadwick Boseman, the actor who played Black Panther. I honestly don't know if they already had Black Panther 2 done.
Yeah, they said it was finished.
So, now with that being said, Black Panther by itself already broke mad records.
Stupid records.
Bro, Black Panther 2 was gonna do the same numbers, and now him passing,
It's about to go crazy.
bro, everybody's gonna see that. Hands down. Like, that movie about to be crazy.
It's gonna be like that shit gonna go crazy.
It was another actor, I forgot who it was, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, man, you get this feeling that when an actor passed and you watching their last movie they did.
Heath Ledger. That's what you talking about.
Is it him? What movie was that?
The Joker.
Yeah, it was
that's what you
him.
think
Yeah.
about, yeah.
I would just be like, dang, man,
Yeah.
like,
But he killed that.
that's what I'm
Yeah, he
saying.
killed
Like,
that.
bro, they kill their role so
Yeah, he
good. And you
killed
just,
that.
bro,
Yeah, he killed
you be,
that.
man, it make you, man.
But I mean, it's almost a it's almost like a head nod to it, right?
Yeah.
Because the last memory you have of
Of
them,
that person is that.
they at their best.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you kind of appreciate the artwork. You know what I mean? It's
100%.
kind of like that thing where you like, okay, this is their last performance. You want more,
yeah.
but you
that's-
get to sit with that great performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, let's be real, sometimes, you know, they put you up this high and then they'll come down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now you just get to remember them at their highest peak.
At they peak, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you should be remembered. And that's definitely a good thing. We you know what I mean, we wish the family the best. Wish everybody
For real,
you know
our
what I mean?
condolences
Yeah,
up to his family.
That's definitely tough, especially losing that. I mean, just cancer, man. Cancer is a mean one. That's
Yeah.
something that's just
And a lot of people took that movie, like a lot of people took a lot of messaging and subliminals out of that movie and they took it to heart. Like it gave a lot of kids a lot of hope. Like we don't have to just be, you know, the norm of rappers or basketball players. Like
we can be kings.
yeah, we could be kings and you know what I mean, the imagery and all that, you know, so it was a real powerful movie. I mean, we ran when it first came out, boy.
Imagine though, if that was what Africa really was like, how many black people would leave? We would be, I think the whole country would be out of here. Like, if Wakanda like that, bro, what? I got to go, bro. I got to go, bro. They living.
The only thing, you know, in Africa really is that beautiful.
No, it is.
So I mean, like if you actually look at the cities, it's not advertised. We are afraid because we are accustomed to the United States.
Yeah,
We've been here all our
everything
lives
right.
with all the hate, all the everything that's going on. Like we are accustomed to it.
I think he was talking about that technology, like how they was so far advanced in the movie and stuff.
They are.
I don't think Africa like that in real life.
Listen, look it up. Do hey, listen, I can't do your own research. I never tell somebody be like, oh no, I'm not gonna sell you. If you look it up, yeah, you'll see it, man. They out there, man. They doing their thing. I definitely plan on touching those soils before it's all over.
Oh yeah. Man, I want to boy. When it comes to traveling, I got so many places I want to go. Man, you definitely got to see the world.
Yeah,
Definitely got to see the
world,
world.
man.
I'm trying to go everywhere.
That should be everybody ain't go. Like,
We just, be traveling.
But I mean, COVID kind of put the pause on it, man.
It did.
I got my passport. I was ready.
You ain't going nowhere.
So, sit down.
Sit down for real.
And it's still bad. Like it's still bad. They said the unemployment rate went back up. I guess 1 million people applied for unemployment last week alone.
Do you know if they extended that eviction thing or people getting put out?
Nope. So in the law, they the what is it called, the executive order that he issued, it was basically saying that he's trying to basically say, this is a suggestion that I want, like, don't put people out. I hope y'all don't put people out, but he technically cannot make it so people can't get evicted. Like he's not funding it, so he can't make it like that. So yeah, people getting put out. They said a lot of people got evicted on the 21st. That's when they put everybody out. They start putting everybody out. Cause you gotta think it was months, man. Months behind. And it wasn't like it was months and they were just like, this month we ain't worried about it. That month we ain't worried about it. That shit was just adding up. All that shit was just adding up. So it was like a situation where you weren't getting
probably out of it regardless. If you ain't have a job for months, no form of income, I'm pretty sure that you weren't gonna, even with a stimulus check and whatever, you weren't gonna have enough money to pay that many months of rent. Yeah, it would. I don't think it would have. It was a bad thing. Like, it's tough, man. That shit is crazy, and I don't think they care about that. Like, honestly, because that shit is really taking a toll on people. Like, people are really losing their houses, their homes.
And boy, they study up in there just arguing. They cannot come to an agreement.
I mean,
for nothing.
it's the worst year for that to happen. You know
boy,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's an
election year.
Yeah, it's just like they don't give a fuck about nothing but who we can get in power. You know what I mean? So we can still make decisions. So they don't give a fuck. People dying. They like, ah, shit. You know what I mean? Like, well, y'all vote for him, y'all won't die no more. That's basically how they're pushing it, and that shit. It's some people fall for that shit, man. Some people are that dumb, but either or. I mean, either one of them. Once they get in, it's just gonna be back to the basic bullshit. They just gonna sell you a dream. That's all they do. But people fall for it.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Yeah, it is crazy. So this week, man, it's been a lot going on this week, right? And you know, we just ended the podcast thing, and I'm a big fan of Joe Budden's podcast, and we found out this week that they are leaving Spotify. So I mean, with that being said, it's something to watch closely on the strength of they don't know how to gauge streams, right? So even with streams, like talking about streaming, like with music, right? So with music, they gauge streams on 3-minute intervals, right? So it's only 3 minutes that's how they divvy it up. And they say you earn after 1,500 streams of a 3-minute song. So they don't know exactly how to judge podcasting. You see what I'm saying? Because they're hour-long things. So we are having people sit here listen to us for over an hour on time. So they haven't really explained what a stream is and what's the value of a stream. So now, you know, with that being said, bringing it back to his podcast, he got one of the more popular podcasts. Him, Joe Rogan, these guys, they got extremely popular podcasts. So to just see the deals and to keep an eye on it, just because this is the, you know, the platform that we are on too. We doing podcasting. We don't know the terrain yet. It's still being made. It's the wild, wild west. So, man, just watching that closely and seeing them leaving and not knowing, you know, what kind of deal they getting. Because, I mean, even looking at, like, listening to it and hearing a lot of the things that they were talking about, you know, he was saying that, you know, you got to get the analytics. So he was saying he took that deal and didn't get the money that they thought they should have got. But they gave them all the information, which is way more valuable than the actual money. Because if you could basically just look at it like this, right? Say if we sign with Spotify and they tell us how many people are listening to us, here, what do they react to? How long are they staying? All this, they give us all this information, but we get a bad deal. A lot of people been like, I'm talking about, they've been giving them the business, talking crazy because he took a short, but he got the information, which is more valuable. Now he got the keys in his hand, like he know what he about. Basically, he didn't gross them over 8 figures. This is what he said, allegedly. We don't know for fact, but allegedly he grossed them over 8 figures, and they only got a 7-figure deal.
Boy. Yeah, fuck that.
On the high end too, though.
Yeah, fuck that. Shit.
So is he leaving going somewhere else?
YouTube. He said he gonna focus on YouTube.
So right now he just doing YouTube until they get the right deal. So I mean, they just gonna put their stuff right out, but that's coming soon. But man, I'm watching this closely because, like I said, this is a space that we are in, and just to see a bigger platform, we just getting started. We appreciate all the subscribers that we get, the comments that we get. We appreciate all y'all, all the love. We always have good feedback in person. I wish that y'all would show that much love on our YouTubes and our Apples and put those comments and likes to that so we can keep getting those. We get those in the because like I said before, the more you guys like, the more you guys comment, it puts us in that higher algorithm. That's a hard word to just throw out there.
Put it in there though. I said he going for it. Here it is.
Yeah, man. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, just watching that real intently, man, because like I said, man, you always want to see. They just setting a goal, and we could always set it even higher. So man, we just watching that, man, watching that real close.
Yeah.
He seen that Joe Rogan contract, boy. I'm telling you, 1,000%. He heard how much money he was getting. That shit probably hit all of them a little different.
Who Joe Rogan getting paid through?
Spotify.
He went to Spotify.
Yeah, they gave him damn near $100 million.
But his
Joe
platform.
Budden, like, oh no, hold on, y'all trying to short?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not asking for $100 million, but I'm pretty sure he's asking for more than what the fuck he got. He probably didn't sign for shit on shit.
Yeah, nah, he did.
Probably
he did
20, 30 mil or something like that. You probably think he a 60 mil type of dude, which I feel like he is. His podcast is popping like this, so I mean, pay the man.
Yeah, man. So I mean, y'all keep watching, man. We gonna keep watching.
Y'all definitely gotta keep hitting. Y'all gotta hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the like button. It'll suggest our videos to more people, so we can really keep this thing moving. And also sharing helps a lot too. I guess we had to take a minute to promote ourselves. Like we had to promote ourselves real quick and get it on in there.
But that's just how that works.
Yeah, man. So we trying to get it popping, man. We trying to do our thing, man. So, but we watching that real intently, man. But it's been a lot going on this week, man. Like even with the
I was so gonna ask you, what's up with this story with this white dude walking by with an assault rifle or something?
Before that happened, there was a shooting in Minnesota again. Mm-hmm. Minnesota is like a hot area right now. I don't know what's going on up there, but basically, long story short, to get to what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Before that, it was a shooting that happened, and basically another unarmed black man, got shot in the back 7 times, getting in the car in front of his kids.
And that was Blake.
Right, Blake. So with that, when that transpired, that caused the protest again, and people was going through. People was doing what they do. They outraged, they mad. You know what I mean, and all this. So anyway, they protesting, and this young 17-year-old dude had an assault rifle out there.
Oh, he was 17?
He was 17. 17 years old.
I didn't know he was that young.
Yeah, he was only 17 years old, so he shouldn't have been out there. He was out there past curfew. He had an assault rifle. I don't know why. What was he out there for? So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's unfortunate, but 2 people had lost their lives because of that incident. Now, as always, they try and find dirt to make the person look better whenever things like this happen. You know what I'm saying? So they found some dirt on one of the guys. Apparently, they are putting it out there that he was a pedophile.
And this is who the white boy went and shot?
He killed.
Okay.
He was one of the. This was one of the guys that the white dude had killed. He was one of the 2. So again, like when these things happen, for whatever reason, they dig up dirt to try and justify and make it ease the killing. Even no matter how it goes, a person lost their life to a 17-year-old with an assault rifle, and it didn't happen. Now keep in mind. Follow me with this. Now keep in mind. An unarmed black man got in his car and got shot 7 times in the back. A 17-year-old boy killed 2 people and injured more people, and got to go home and got to get arrested the following day. Where do we? And then I have people who try and justify it, which is more aggravating. If he got assaulted, whatever the case may be, cool. He could heal from blood wounds. You can heal from a person punching you. Your life is not in danger if you are getting punched or whatever the case may be. To take somebody's life, and you shouldn't have been out there. You are not protesting. What are you protesting? You shouldn't even be out there. You 17. It looked like it was probably like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was going into the wee hours where everybody should have been in the house. They talking, and then that idiot ass chief, whoever you need your job taken. That chief, it was a chief.
He said my officers did nothing wrong.
No, he said this was his quote. He said those people wouldn't have had, that incident wouldn't have happened if nobody would have broke curfew. What in like this? We gotta get better people in office, man. Our representation, it is the most stupid, ignorant shit being spewed on television, and it's recorded. And I'm not making none of this up. Yeah. Look it up for yourselves, man. It's some stupid things being. It's aggravating, man. It's beyond aggravating. Now it's past time. We need to get laws passed, and we need to get bills passed, and we have to have something passed where officers are held accountable for the people that they are paid to protect.
Yeah, I'm numb to that shit now, man.
That's not good.
I ain't say it would, but I just don't give. It's like I don't give a fuck no more. Like I don't care. Like half that shit to me just be like, you know.
What part of it you talking about you don't care
The
about?
whole motherfuckers getting away with shit and all that. It's like, yeah, it keeps happening. I'm not surprised by that shit. Like when I hear that shit, I be like, like I don't be like, oh, I'm fucking pissed. Like what the fuck? It's like, nigga, it done happened before. Like not that long ago. So why the fuck would I be surprised about it now? It keeps fucking happening. It's not going to stop no time soon, no matter what the fuck we got going on. The people running for office, regardless of who it is, they don't have our skin. They're not going to think any different than the next white motherfucker that was in there. They all think the same. They all operate the same. It's just they call themselves Republicans and Democrats. That shit, man, that shit ain't nothing.
To me, and this, that's a fucked up thing. And I'm not. It's fucked up that you are numb to it. But me personally, I'm not. And I'm telling y'all now, this shit is modern day lynching. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This shit is modern day lynching.
It is.
I'm enough of that bullshit. I'm tired of throwing dirt on it. This shit is modern day lynching. We are seeing it. We are witnessing. The world is seeing it. We are witnessing people getting shot without no guns. They're not life threatening. Then I see other videos where they show a white
boy going crazy, running at the police. I said some stuff like that. I said, what? They using tasers first and everything. He fighting through the taser. He went and got an A police car. The video I seen, I said, this is wild, bro. Like, and then the people behind the camera recording, like, they expecting it. Oh, they about to shoot him. Everybody's so ready and so like used to the police just shooting people. They just like they gonna shoot him. And bro, they didn't shoot him, bro. They don't.
And then not even just that. I seen that video that you talking about, but I literally just seen the video today. A dude got pulled over. A white dude in a truck got pulled over. His girl in the car, his kid in the car. He got aggressive with the officer. He said, why the fuck are you pulling me over? He called him a pig, and he told him these were his direct quotes when he got pulled over. He said, I ought to kill you for pulling your gun on me while my kid is in the car. The officer never touched him, never did anything. Tell me where is the equality at in this?
No, white man said that. It was a white man, right?
It was a white dude that told this police, he called him a pig and said, I ought to kill you. Yeah. And didn't get touched.
I believe that. I believe that. That shit don't surprise me, man. It don't.
Man, what times are we living in, man? 2020 is being the most bizarre. I think it is past due time. It's past due time, man.
I feel like it ain't. Next year ain't. We're so far in this year, and shit has not even peaked to me yet. So that shit gonna ride next year too. It's gonna ride next year. It might not be late next year, but it's gonna ride next year. Yeah, it's gonna ride.
And with me saying all this, man, I appreciate, and this is segue and getting into another topic of the NBA players that boycotted. I appreciated them doing that. I appreciated them doing that because, like I said, these things are documented, man. You got to tap these billionaire pockets, and that's what they doing. They are at the height. They definitely at a different plateau in their lives where they got millions of dollars and they are playing for billion-dollar corporations. I expect the same thing from the NFL. I expect y'all to tap these billionaire pockets because, for example, Jay-Z, Meek Mill was incarcerated. Meek Mill was in jail for over a year and some change. He had all these people trying to help him get out. His case was bogus. He had a bad judge, and he went to jail for over a year for doing wheelies in New York, popping wheelies. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z was talking about it, trying to get him out. Diddy was talking about it. These are guys that got money. Nothing happened. 2 billionaires, 2 white billionaires, Robert Kraft, and I forget the other one. I think it's the both of the Boston owners, the Patriots owner and the Boston Celtics owner. They went down there, visited Meek Mill. 2 weeks later, they released him from prison. They took the judge off of him, and everything was okay. So I appreciate the NBA players tapping these billionaire pockets because they are in direct line with these politicians, these lawmakers, because they got the big money. They are funding a lot of these states. So I appreciate all these NBA players tapping these tapping these billionaires' pockets because, man, it's necessary, man. We need some laws. We need some laws and some bills passed in favor to protect black people.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, we do.
Man, it ain't happening. But I'm fucking with it. I want it to happen so bad. I want somebody with a mindset that you can be like, damn, ain't nobody talk to me like that yet. Not at least not these two motherfuckers. Neither one of them, especially this motherfucker Trump. But yeah, you know what I mean, dude.
This dude is a fool.
Yeah,
man.
He said some silly shit.
Did y'all hear what this dude said?
He said,
Trump.
What's his name? Tested.
No, look what he said. This Mark said.
Dude, crazy.
This Mark said they are building 10 miles of the wall, the border of Mexico, a day.
I didn't even, bro. I thought that wall was done and
Bro,
over
they've been talking about
with.
that shit for 4 years. Nigga.
Bro.
I'm like, it's over with,
Bro, this dude, I'm gonna tell y'all this. He is a horrible president.
He's terrible.
But this motherfucker is entertaining. I'm sorry. He is entertaining to watch, man.
Yeah, that nigga funny.
That dude is entertained, like the shit that he get to say.
And
And his supporters don't bat an eye.
I literally seen this shit where dude asked me, he said, he asked her, he was like, nothing Trump can do is wrong, huh? She was like, nothing. He said, so even if he calls somebody the N-word, you would still vote for him. She was like, it'd be bad. He was like, yeah, but I'll still vote for him. I said, these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers, bitch, you don't give a fuck. They talking about it.
You got your supporters and your fans. Yeah, they
gonna loyal, boy.
Yeah, they gonna ride for you.
I don't understand how people mindsets are like that. Like, I don't get that.
I don't get that shit at all.
I don't get that shit.
Once you believe in something, bro.
I ain't never dick ride that hard on earth. I can never. I don't see how at some point it's like, bro. Damn, get the meat out your mouth, man. Damn.
Man, that man can't do no wrong, man. They like the uncensored.
Yeah.
Just
So
say
that's what
exactly what you feel.
That's what they want to say.
Even if it's wrong, we don't give a shit. Even if you're not making America better, we don't give a shit.
You there.
Just keep saying what you feel, exactly how you feel.
Yeah, take us back to the
But
50s.
we don't care.
That's what he doing.
This motherfucker that got off the Kung flu.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga is, hey man, that dude is wild,
He
man.
don't give a fuck, man.
That dude is wild.
He's funny.
Man.
He'd be hands down the funniest president we ever had. That motherfucker is crazy.
Hands down the most entertaining, without question.
He's a comedian to me. Shit, I don't see how they want from in office.
Anytime you watch him, man, you will get something entertaining. You'll be like,
Huh?
He literally said he want Joe Biden drug tested. He said he wanted drug tested because he the way he been doing with the debates. He said, how you debate that good against Bernie Sanders one time, but all these debates you've been doing against me bad, so I want him drug tested before the election. People like, what? How you gonna make it? Man, that motherfucker said he want boys drug tested because of debates, bro.
What's homie 45?
Get him the fuck out of here.
You 45? Yeah, 45, man. I'm gonna refer to that nigga as 45 now, man.
That nigga's a bitch.
What?
Perfect. For that nigga as bitch ass nigga. That nigga's a straight bitch, man. But he's a funny motherfucker.
Man, hilarious, man. So, man, hey, this is I feel like, you know, we've been going through quarantine. I've been going through single team.
What many boys go through.
Man,
how's that life, man? Tell me about that. I ain't been there in a while.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. It's so awkward, right? Because like the availability of just randomly talking to women is so crazy, right? Like for example, I went to this little fish spot earlier today. Bro, it turned into something, and I wasn't expecting it to. Just went to a fish spot, give me something to eat. I'm hungry, whatever the case may be. Go up there, order my food. Look, shit come from across the way in some workout attire. I wasn't paying attention at first, but then she caught my eye. I'm like, oh, okay, I see where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I you know, you can't just be all. Some women like that. Well, that ain't my move. Some guys like to just go straight aggressive, go dive straight in.
A new chick, you just seen her?
Yeah. As soon as you see her, you be like, "Oh, what's up, little baby?" I can't do that. I don't dive. No, I don't dive straight in.
What you do? You keep them a little bit, walk around with a magazine?
No. You gotta play that move because women want to feel like you don't notice them right out the gate. So as soon as I order my meal, I said, let me go on across the street, act like I ain't even see her. Bam, girl, I get my meal. She looking at me. You know, nigga ain't got his shirt on. You know what I mean? So I'm, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Anyway, so I ain't got my shirt on. Look, I go to the dollar store, right? I go grab me a drink and come back. Now I know she interested, right? Cause she initiate conversation. Did they call us? All right, cool. I see what's going on. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, man.
Y'all ever think like, you know, your thirst level probably got something to do with it? You know, if you extra this, you just start taking.
That nigga's ignorant.
Hold on, look. He didn't get to get in. Let him get in. Go through with it. What he said? What you saying? Go through
I was just saying, I did a video on this before on my channel, and it's kind of like, I don't know, when you satisfied, you don't notice chicks at all. You know, you just walk, you can be straight. And as your thirst level rise, you be like, dang, I think these chicks looking at me more. Like your mind.
She's trying to be funny, bro. Yes, he is, bro.
Let him get it off.
I'm just saying.
I mean, on this nigga shit. Yeah, let him go. Go ahead.
I'm asking a question.
If y'all haven't known, man, this is the number one hater.
He's a
number one hater, bro, in the crew.
I'm telling you.
No matter how this, if it don't make him look good, he gonna try and throw shade and dirt on your situation.
It's not. What if she was just genuinely asking a question, like, did they call her number? And that's all she wanted.
Well, if you'd have let me finish my story.
I didn't interrupt that way.
Yeah, you did. You jumped in and said,
oh, God,
well, you know, go ahead and
so as we sat there and had lunch and started talking.
What in the fuck?
That's funny.
But yeah, man, it's just crazy. Just being single and just having those random interactions, man. It's just
being single was fun.
It's fun, but it ain't fun.
I hate I guess just the regular human being is never satisfied.
Never.
I hate that. Yeah. I hate that.
Please
because
elaborate.
it's kind of like, if you single, you miss the relationship benefits.
Yes.
And if you're in a relationship, you miss the single benefits.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just saying you're never satisfied. You know, I wish it was like a medium where you can have both. And I mean, but it don't exist.
Shit, we need to talk them into it, bro. We talk them into it.
You can make it
like
listen.
a purge. Give us one day out the year to just crack something.
Oh God, and I'm all for it. You can go do you. I'm about to go crack some shit. Just one day.
Hey, every bitch is scheduled. My 8 o'clock appointment. I need a 2-hour intermission. My 10 o'clock appointment.
That'd be crazy.
Hold on. Hey,
You know how the year go?
No.
You go through the whole year like, hey, on Purge, what you doing?
I got such and such lined
You
up.
set it
Hey,
up
listen,
all year.
I ain't got that much man juice. I'm not.
I mean, you don't, but you gonna
My
get out as
clip
much
will
as you
try,
can.
nigga.
I'm
My
gonna try.
Nigga, my clip will be empty, nigga. If I start at 7, my clip will be empty by 10, nigga.
I'm shooting.
That's
I
hard.
don't give a fuck, man, bro. Give me a purge night. Give us a purge night. I don't know what we
That'd
call
be
it, but
hard,
bring it.
bro. I think
But
that's
I disagree with the never satisfied. I disagree with that. I definitely think you can be satisfied. I definitely.
You can be satisfied.
I didn't know,
satisfied,
but what I'm talking about
perfect.
fulfilled though, like literally fulfilled. Like it is possible. Like I know we like to spew out that it feels impossible, but it is possible to be satisfied with a situation.
I feel like that's if you came into it as a virgin. If you ain't never had your dick wet and she don't blew your mind, you probably super satisfied. Especially if this bitch gave you like, all bitches don't do this.
Bro, it's still gonna be a time limit thing, bro. If you a virgin like you said, bro, once he hit that thing for like 10 years, his mind gonna start to wonder, like, I wonder how that chick is. Like, it's gonna happen, bro. Not for 10 years, bro. You don't need to do so much, bro.
I think the misconception is this, because I agree with y'all. Earlier on, if you get in committed relationships early, it's horrible.
Terrible.
I will
What y'all talking about?
Like
I lost it. What y'all talking about, bro?
Listen, if you
What's
get into an early relationship, if you get in a relationship and you are 18, 19, and you are trying to be married, boy, I highly disagree with that. Yeah. That is the worst decision you could possibly make. It's too much life to live. You don't know yourself at all.
Disagree with that.
Let me. Hold on. You can get it out.
He's horny. That's what I look at it like. At that point, if you trying to make a decision like that, my nigga, you are horny. You're super horny, and you need to get that shit out your system quick, my nigga, before you make a dumb decision. Because
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Hold on. Let me finish cooking, and we can get to yours, because that's where we get the dialogue from. Now, when I say that, because a lot of times you don't know yourself, you don't know what you don't like, you don't know what you dislike, things that you might just compromise with a situation because it's in-house. Y'all got a lot of similarities and a lot of relatable things. So I mean, you get married early on, then you start seeing Big Booty Tisha, and then you see Reese up the street, and she trying to let you do some things, and then now you young, so you got the energy. You definitely got, you 1,000,000% got the energy. You not gonna turn Tisha down, you not gonna turn Reese down, and you not about to turn Tracy down right behind you either, cause she trying to get popping. So you got all these things coming in, because again, when you in a relationship, boy, that plethora comes out. Hey, you become the flyest, coolest nigga ever for whatever reason. When you got a girl, can we talk about that?
The more pussy, I feel like the more pussy you get, you just, that's your cool right there. Like, niggas don't really give a fuck about that nigga that ain't fucking no bitches. Yeah, it's like, nigga, you ain't getting no bitches, nigga. Wait, you can't come with me. You can't roll with me. You not fucking no hoes. But that nigga that's getting them bitches, he that nigga. You can't even say nothing bad about him. It's just like, well, the nigga
So from coming from left field,
here we go.
Because I actually can speak from experience about what they are wondering about. I got married at, wife was 19, I'm 20. So we did it young. Now what Kevin was saying, to flip what he was saying, I was horny. It was actually the opposite. I was smacking chicks repeatedly. I mean, literally, I think what happened was like literally 1 week, I had 5 different chicks every day of the week. I smacked them all, they got up and left after I got done. You know, that's where the loneliness already kicking in. Like, dang, she didn't want to cuddle? Like, all right. Smacking them.
Let's get into that real quick. 19, you trying to cuddle, my nigga? 20?
Man, sometimes, man.
Hold on, my G.
Sometimes. No, I think I was 19.
Go ahead,
I was 19.
go ahead.
Yeah, I was 19.
We'll get into that after.
So I literally was burnt out. This burnt out thing is real. I had so much sex, I was like, you know what? Next chick got me, I am going to settle down. This is how I got into it, y'all. My wife was the next chick I met when I said I'm gonna settle down. Bam, I got with her, I got all the sex out of my system. We good. And we just been riding. Now look. To talk about what Milton was talking about, Big Booty Keisha and all them, they always gonna be there. If you wait until you like 30, 40, whatever you wanna wait, nigga, Big Booty Keisha and all them are still gonna be there. Ain't nothing left your system, ain't no thing that changed. I'm just trying to help.
And that, my friends, is
that
is that. Them bitches, once you're young, you're probably gonna want to crack everything moving.
Yeah, man. I mean, truly,
that's his preference, but that ain't all.
Yeah, because I mean, if we're gonna be real, man, let's be real about the situation. If you young, you definitely out here. You ain't experienced enough. You got to get that experience out there. You know what I mean? And that I definitely urge all young.
So let's dig into it. What does getting the experience? What does that help?
Boost your ego.
What does that solve?
Your ego.
Not even just ego.
Men need an ego.
No. Listen, I agree with ego, but it's emotionally dealing with people because you don't know your emotions. Mm-hmm. You're not well in tune with your emotions or yourself at 18, 19, 20. That is no way possible. We, especially growing up as a black kid.
So smacking more chicks is gonna make you more emotionally stable?
More interaction with the opposite sex.
Can I speak?
Go on, say it, bro.
Come on in. Come to the side. Come to the side.
I just want to say,
they gotta see you though, bro.
At 18 and 19, my nigga, you don't even know what you like. You're not even a real yourself yet, my nigga.
I don't know, my nigga. Slide in.
At 18, 19,
nah, you know what you like. It's like pussy. Hopefully.
Yeah, you like pussy, bro. I mean, you don't know what type.
They can't see you, bro.
It's all good. It's all good. Man, y'all know Kels, man. It's Kels, man. My ass, what the hell, we can't off it. Hold on, bro. You know what? Show her here, bro. I got you. I got a better. There we go. Boom. Wow. All right, we in the game.
We in the game.
Because I took a different route than the Flowers took. I took a way different route. Where he got married, I went to Mexico. Fuck. This
is what I'm saying.
Wait. Let me finish cooking.
And I would say when he got married, I felt like he was missing out on so much because I used to tell him all the time, bro, come down here. I got all these bitches you could never even imagine, bro. Come taste the rainbow, my nigga. And I'm married, bro. I can't. Yes, and I just fell for it. I felt bad because he was my best friend. I'm just trying to. I knew he would love it so much. So I feel like 18, 19. You didn't even know what the fuck you liked, bro. You didn't.
First of all, I still better be your best friend. Yeah. And two, listen. You have to understand why these niggas are smacking chicks. I was having threesomes with my wife. I'm good. I'm still doing what I need to do. Now, just to dig into what y'all saying, messing with multiple chicks don't solve nothing.
Yeah, but I didn't get to get into that. Hold on. Only thing I was saying was, and what me furthering on the point, it's not just the sex part. It's interacting with people, treating people. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with different personalities. Once you deal with so many different personalities, you're going to get more in tune with yourself and what you want to deal with dealing with anybody's personality.
But that's not going to help you because every time you get with a new person, they're new. But you never get a copy.
That's not what I said. You get in tune with yourself, with dealing with personality. So the more you deal with, if you dislike certain things, certain characteristics, you know you're not finna deal with it. So what I'm saying is this: soon as you meet whoever you meet, if the multiple people, whatever the case may be, however many people you deal with, you know exactly what you want to deal with and what you don't want to deal with. So that's me saying that you're getting more in tune with yourself.
I feel on what you're saying. I definitely feel you 100%. And I feel like it go two ways. It's like, one, the way I went, I felt like me and my wife got to grow together. We didn't have to deal with all these multiple personalities and do what you saying because it was just me and her. So all we did is kept figuring out what she like, what I like, and that's it. It's like, I understand where you coming from, and you like, all right, I know that Keisha and Sarah both, didn't cook or something like that. So my next chick, I'm not gonna deal with no chick that ain't gonna cook. You finding yourself. Like you saying, you know what you're gonna deal with, what you're not gonna deal with. But the problem with that is, every chick you meet, no matter how much finding yourself you do, it's gonna be a problem. Every chick. And nobody's perfect. So it's kind of like you're wasting time to a point. Because I understand what you're saying by, you filling out, you learning, you experiences, you getting experience. That's cool. But I feel like it's better to not lock it down at 19, 20. I ain't saying that. But 25, 27, something like that. Lock it down. You start growing with this person. Don't get irritated and just be like, you know what? I can't deal with you. Let me go and go to the next person. Oh, you know what? I can't deal with you. I'm gonna go to this person. You're always gonna be doing it. You're always gonna be running because nobody is perfect.
Right, but that's not. I'm not catering to perfection with a person. I'm not catering to she has to be perfect. What I'm saying is there's a person perfect for you. They are going to have flaws. Everybody has flaws. But that person can be your yin to your yang. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. It's more balance. It's balancing the person. But like I said, you don't know your balance yet because you haven't dealt with so many different things. Now you can. Now this, let me say this. It is more than possible to know exactly what you want early. That's more than possible. It's extremely rare though. Like, it's extremely rare for you to meet somebody in high school and everything just go perfect from high school.
There's no such thing as perfect.
No, perfect meaning that y'all literally live y'all lives throughout y'all lives and y'all stay together and can.
I mean, you keep it going. Even if the
not in a situation. When I say perfection or perfect, I'm not saying in the literal sense.
I see what you're saying, and I'm just trying to make sure we clear on, even if you find the person that's perfect for you, right? There's still going to be trials and tribulations.
Yeah, 100%.
So when we go back to this smack as many as chicks as possible, that's pointless.
No, I never said. But hold on, I've never said
that's pointless.
But I'm not experienced too from that shit.
As a young,
it don't solve nothing though. That's
ego.
What's wrong with your ego?
Bro, nothing's wrong with it. I'm saying you gotta have one though, bro. And that's
you don't need women to have an ego.
So as a man, you don't have a drive to smack as many chicks as possible.
As a man, I think it's natural because we're built with a sex drive. So it's automatic.
So
we're in our mind, we're programmed to reproduce. That's what we got to do. I mean, women are naturally built as beautiful creatures. Like, it's just an automatic attraction. It is. I mean, I would love to be smacking every chick I can. I mean, but it's that got to a point in my life where there's nothing to gain from it. Like, you're going to get this nut, and then you're going to be like...
Okay, you just don't feel satisfaction from it. And after you nut, like, there's no satisfaction.
That's just in general.
When you nut, you feel stupid. Yeah, I mean, you be like...
You don't give a fuck about this bitch at all.
That's what I'm just saying. It's just like, I just don't want us to be given the wrong impression out here right now. Like...
Yeah, I'm telling the whole hard, cold facts truth. Even with my kids. Hold on. For example, now watch this. Watch this. I have 2 girls. They are teenagers. I have told them, I do not expect y'all to be in a committed relationship with anybody. Y'all are teenagers. Yeah. I want y'all to get as much experience as y'all can. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about dealing. Again, I want to take that out of the equation. I know we kind of get to that point where we just get to the nitty gritty and be like everything is equated to sex. No, I'm talking about just dealing with the opposite sex. Knowing what you can converse with people. Everything doesn't have to be sex. It doesn't. If that's what you want from the person, of course. I mean, you know what I mean? If that's what you pursuing, whatever. That's cool. But like I said, the more experience, the more you have with conversing with, because people don't know how to be personable. No, people let that. Now we can say that, and we getting further and further away from it, further and further away from it because of technology. People are not personable no more. What do y'all have to say to that?
Okay, I want to double back. Hold on, I want to double back on. Okay, you said you don't want your girls to get into relationships,
committed relationships.
Okay, so you just want them to date.
Just date.
You don't want them to have sex, but it's a part of dating.
If they choose to do that, the conversations we had, I trust them. I trust them to be able to understand the conversations. With the conversations that I have with them, I trust them when they make that decision, because it's moral conversations. If you want, I tell them, listen, you can be promiscuous, but boy, niggas gonna look at you different when you is.
I'm telling you.
Niggas gonna look at you different. Everybody don't accept promiscuous women. So we had those conversations. We have real conversations. I'm not straying away from it. I'm a man at the end of the day. So I can only give them the man point of view. But like I tell them, y'all can be promiscuous, y'all date, just enjoy it, have fun. You don't have to have sex. Having fun with somebody, you will know somebody that want to be with you just off the strength of if they just want to be around you and have fun. Because if a nigga ain't gonna, let's be real, we don't stick around with a chick we interested in.
That's what I was about to say. I was gonna say, however you do with your kids, I mean that's what you do. I feel like your information you giving, I think it'd be better for a boy than it would for females, because females are emotional.
Elaborate.
They're emotional. So I feel like if they're dating a boy, females are gonna get attached a lot harder or faster than a boy would. A boy, I feel like, can really go around and date, like you saying, have fun with it, and that's it. I feel like girls, I feel like they gonna get attached. They're emotional creatures. It's built into them.
I'm telling you now, these ain't even my kids' generation, like generations down. Nigga, I'm talking about generations now. The women now are cutthroat.
You talking about like women our age?
Yes, nigga. Women now are nigga. You remember that story I told you where nigga, women now are cutthroat. So I mean, it's only in the tutelage of the parents. Like if you just letting your kid out here running and do whatever the case may be, then they gonna come out that way. They not gonna be in tune, because it's your job as the parent to make your kid aware of themselves emotionally. That's your job. You can't like force their decisions, whatever they decide to do.
You can't. You prepare them and you give them the tools, the best you can for life, and it's on them at the end of the day.
You put your you want them to be at that point. So when you give them the toolage and you do whatever you do with them, whatever talks y'all have, just let them know whatever the case may be. Mentally prepare them for the world. You can't. They decisions is they decisions. You can't do nothing with that.
So around what age do you think is a good time, appropriate time to have that conversation?
What you mean?
Are these daughter
for your for daughter?
No, for boy too.
Okay.
For
I'm saying unisex.
It's as all of us being men, we know how we're gonna think regardless.
Right.
It's nothing. We don't listen to shit, and that's just how we are. Like, we understand, but it's like we still gonna do what the fuck me having boys, I know I'm gonna tell y'all, hey bro, this is how shit goes, man. It ain't, you know what I mean, this, that, and the third. But once they get out there, it's like, man, and pussy really comes their way, it's no stopping it. That's boys.
Right.
Women,
even with women.
I get that too, but I'm saying, as a man having daughters, I know y'all look at that completely fucking different, because y'all know how we work, you know what I mean? Or how some of us still can be.
Right.
And you don't want no nigga like that. Don't no nigga want no nigga like that.
Hold on, look. What you get into that? Hold on, wait a minute. With what you saying, I want them to be able to deal with people.
Understandable.
I'm
That's what I'm
exactly
asking. That's
like
what
the
I'm asking y'all. That's what I'm saying is this, like, see, because
I don't have any daughters, and all y'all do. So I know y'all have as far as a mindset on y'all children, it's completely different from mine. Mine, I can bully y'all. I can really. I'm teaching y'all how to really defend. With your daughters, I guarantee y'all probably looking at it like I'm gonna be a little more delicate with y'all just on the strength of y'all my girls. You know what I mean? And I know women are raised different. Women are different from men. I can really, with my boys, damn near beat them up if I need to, and they gonna take it and learn from that ass whooping. Like I can send them out there with that fight, go out there and fight type shit. That mindset ain't no punks. This is what boys do. This is how men handle things. This is what this is a man thing.
Right,
like,
I get that. I get what you're saying on that point. But what we talking about is dealing with the opposite sex.
Right, and I'm saying even dealing with the opposite sex for men, and how I would tell them.
How do you approach that?
Well, with how I'm going to, or how I was taught, because they're so young, I can't even say nothing about it. It's gonna be a while before we get to that mindset.
Right.
But how I was taught was just, this is how from my grandfather. My grandfather was always one to, like, this is how. Respect you. Don't call her out her name over and over. Don't do this. Don't do that. And it just was like, that's just a man thing. Don't be overly aggressive. You're stronger than them. You're bigger than them. You can't do shit like that with them. You can't. They're very emotional. You have to sometimes take your words back a little bit when you approach women. You gotta do this. Your approach is so much different because of you being a man, and how you gonna take shit from them is so much different because you're gonna expect things like, this is how women should treat me. Right. You know what I mean?
So, and that's more so the lines that I want to get to.
Yeah,
so
right.
With that being said, with you having boys, now, do you have the same approach that I'm talking about, where you want them to experience a lot?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
that's more.
No, yeah, 1,000%. Okay. I just know as far as the things I can tell you about a female, I can tell you from so much experience. So I can give you the rundown. If she starts acting like this, I know, you know what I mean? I'm going to give you a buck. So much experience.
He emphasized that. I had to highlight it too.
She gets to acting like this, this is probably what's coming behind her.
Do you feel the same way about your daughter? You want her to date?
I feel like I would definitely go the Milton route where I don't want to. I want to talk to her. I want to be able to talk to her because
my nigga Kel's gonna be like, I want to meet this nigga.
I do want to meet this nigga. As soon as you date, I want to meet this nigga.
He's trying to shake you, bro.
Welcome to In Your Face Podcast, my nigga.
This ain't just a podcast, bitch ass nigga.
But I want to
put him through one of them holes. You see that up there?
On everything, bro. Keep working out, y'all. Keep working out. But no, I want to be able to talk to her because I know from experience, like we all know, learn from experience. If a man raises his daughter with straight discipline, the iron fist, she gonna act out.
Oh,
so you can't do that. You gotta give her freedom. You can't be on her back every 27.
Yeah, boys or girls. You can't rule with an iron fist.
Man, you cannot
sneak and do whatever you're not letting them do.
Hey, listen, I got little cousins that I grew up with, cousin sisters. And I'm gonna tell y'all niggas firsthand.
Oh yeah, you know the game.
Oh, they was. Hey, listen, I never snitched on them because I knew what it was.
Right.
We was out there doing our thing, and I felt bad. So but they did some swindling. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, boy, they would use. All right, look. For example, sorry, I'm putting y'all out there, but y'all out here. Look, for example, one of my sister cousins /cousins, what she used to do. She used to go and spend the night over her auntie house, and the auntie would let the dude come over there, and they would chill. Yeah. So listen, when you try and put the lock on them, oh boy,
they're going to find a way.
Oh, that you make it more intense for them to get the. Hey, look, they trying to pick that lock. They like,
I didn't keep
that's when the brain on 10, bro.
Yeah, you can't over discipline at all.
Yeah, I mean, that can fuck your childhood up too, though, man. It just fuck you up just in general. Like, damn, man, these motherfuckers are so strict. So make your inventory.
I'm definitely not gonna try to be strict like that. I do disagree with y'all though. Like, I'm not gonna encourage my daughters to date and just go out here and be feeling, trying to get that type of experience, just because I feel like women are emotional and girls are way more gullible than like a grown woman is. So as they teenagers, getting in that 19, 20-year range, they gonna be, it's too dangerous for me in my mind frame. Like I I'm not gonna lock them
It's
down.
case by case.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lock them down. But I'm definitely not gonna encourage it. Like
Well, I'ma
don't
tell
go
you
to
So
this.
you
doing
definitely
that.
can judge off their maturity level
Oh,
too.
what?
When you want to have
Yes,
this conversation with them.
Easy.
That's why I was asking what age, because I was like, I guess you would judge off their maturity
Oh,
level.
easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right
Can I
now.
hold a conversation?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You will definitely be able to notice with the conversations y'all have.
You better tell.
I'm telling you, one of my kids, I'm not gonna say which one, but one of them.
Gotta watch
Oh,
out for
she
them.
no. Oh, she's up there. When I tell you she can assess, the way she assess things, it's of a grown person. Like, it's without question. Like, she can assess things the way that. So I know but the other one I gotta work a little bit, which is cool. She's there. I can see she has the understanding, but she still needs more knowledge on it.
Right.
So I mean, with that being said, like even with sons, like man, I would be the same way with my sons, man. I want them to date, enjoy life, man. We don't again, people, we get so caught up on it's so much, especially now, like they are trying to close in on niggas. Niggas can't even go out and enjoy like they did. You know, go out on dates, go laser tag or do all that stuff. We didn't afford. If I was able to do that earlier on, like actually go out and go skating ring or go.
Except the park.
Yeah.
Meet us at the mall.
I definitely
We just
feel
walk
like
around.
you can't come at boys and girls the same though.
Like
Like
that.
boys and girls is different. You can't come at them the same way.
I think it's a unisex because at the end of the day, to me,
They different.
only they are different. But the thing is, I think little dudes can be little chumps,
They
and
can.
at the end of the day, you still have to make a young man aware of himself emotionally. I know we don't like to deal with emotion. A lot of men, we like to stuff it down, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that emotion.
Yeah. What you crying for?
Yeah, like, but you have to have.
I'm known for that. Say that shit. That crying shit. Say that shit. Still, I don't think that's gonna ever
But
change.
here's the thing though. So what happens when a person passes and he's sad, or when he's sad that he actually did like or somebody.
No, he
but
knows-
you telling
he knows the
you telling
situation.
him like, nah, my nigga, that's some punk ass
No,
shit.
he know the situation. When you did something, when you've done something, and I get on your ass, say them tears.
Oh, yeah, I get
that's
that.
what I'm
Nah,
talking
nah,
about. You
okay,
crying
okay.
because
Okay, we talking about two different
Okay,
things.
okay,
You're
but
talking about
say
two different
he's a
things.
young man. He getting his heart broken. He come, Dad, man, she broke my heart. What's your words on?
Cause that's hey, heartbreak for niggas is horrible.
it's horrible. Shit can get violent. Shit can get real violent. Shit can get violent. I don't know, man. I don't know. Talk to your mama.
Talk to your mama.
She better with emotion.
Yeah, but
Nigga crying.
So,
That's all I can say. Crying.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm
So-
saying. So at the end of the day, with all we get
do with that shit.
even that's more what, you know, to conclude this conversation, it's really just making the person emotionally aware of themselves. The more you are emotionally aware of yourself, you'll make extremely better decisions.
I just want kids nowadays to learn that love in high school, with literally 98% of the time, isn't real. It's not
Yeah,
real
it's
love.
just puppy
As
love.
long as you have that in your mind, you'll probably be a whole lot better off. Don't because some people, I've seen it. Some people can literally fall into that. I ain't gonna call him out on the podcast, but I had a buddy who really felt as if he was in love in high school, and he act different. You know what I mean?
probably
Like
was.
that one. He ain't with her.
Nah.
They were
I
done.
mean,
They were done right after high school.
At any age, you
Bro,
can
they
be
were
in love and
done
still
right
be done.
after high school, bro. It was not. They weren't even together for nothing but a year. But my nigga was acting so different. Every decision she made, it was like he leaving classes, shit like that. Is just
was
this
true
motherfucker
love.
in your head, bro. That ain't true love, bro. That's bullshit.
Bro, it's
Motherfucker in
because
your
you
head.
wasn't in love. You mad. You jealous about him. That's what it sounds like. Don't be fooled, dog. My nigga was hating. This is pure hater rate on the
I
podcast.
know this nigga ain't
My
talking.
man,
Hey man, one day we gonna get into a real podcast and things. But that'll happen someday, man. But not today. Not today, man.
We
This was a good
appreciate y'all,
podcast,
yeah,
man.
tuning in.
This was a
100%.
great podcast. One of our better, man. We getting the ball back rolling because we had a couple. Well, we had a bad one, man.
Yeah.
You know, we had a bad
They
game.
all good for me.
Boy.
Man.
But anyway, man, we appreciate y'all coming. We hope y'all have a great day, a great Monday. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. My guys, they got YouTubes and Twitches. I want to put that out there.
Yes, we do.
My
Man
guy,
Flawless YouTube channel. Don't forget, you got to go through the middle to get to the east, west, south, and north. Midwest
he makes
Podcast.
I hate when I come up with something catchy.
Nah,
And boy,
ain't it, Chief.
bro,
Ain't it?
you see how he did it? See, you see how he made it go down? Like he brought it back down.
Yeah.
When I first
Nah,
introduced
keep
it,
working
it
on
sounded so much cooler.
Keep working on it.
Now
bro.
you see what my nigga done did to it,
What
man.
happened? I tried to put it in there for you.
Man, just
Bro,
shut the
stop
camera
blowing
off,
it, bro.
Just cut
You
the
doing-
camera off.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
hit us with an A.
Yeah, get us with it
Yeah,
on.
there you go. Yeah,
Here's what I hate, man.
There you go, bro. That's you.
Go,
bro.
man. I gotta go to my YouTube channel to understand. Hey!